Have you ever placed your phone on a wireless charging pad and thought, okay, but how is this charging my phone? There's no plug, no metal pins, nothing touching anything, so how is electricity magically jumping through the air to power my battery? Well, today we're breaking down exactly how wireless charging works, in the simplest way possible. No engineering degree needed, no confusing science words, just everyday logic, and a little bit of cool science magic. Let's get into it. To really understand wireless charging, you need to imagine something simple. Two people passing a message using walkie-talkies. They don't need to touch each other. They don't need a wire. They just need signals, invisible waves that carry information from one device to another. Wireless charging works the same way. But instead of sending messages, the charger sends energy in the form of something called electromagnetic waves, which is just a fancy word for wiggles of energy in the air. But don't worry. We're not zapping the room with lightning bolts. This is controlled, gentle, and only happens between two devices that are extremely close to each other. When you plug in a wireless charging pad, it becomes a little energy broadcaster. Inside the pad is a coil. Think of it like a tightly wound metal spring flattened into a circle. When electricity flows through that coil, it creates a magnetic field that constantly expands and collapses. Almost like the pad is silently breathing energy in and out. This moving magnetic field is what sends power through the air, but not far, just a few millimeters. That's why if you lift your phone even slightly off the pad, charging stops. Wireless charging isn't trying to power your whole room, it's more like a handshake. It only works when your phone is close enough to grab the energy. Inside the back of your phone is another coil. It's basically the pad's twin. When you place your phone on the pad's magnetic breathing reaches the phone's coil. And this is the cool part. The phone's coil turns that magnetic motion back into electricity. This electricity then goes straight into the battery. So the steps look like this. Electricity goes into the pad. Pad's coil turns it into a magnetic field. Phone's coil receives the magnetic field. Phone turns it back into electricity. Your battery charges. No plug, no pins, just coils passing energy like two dancers moving in sync. You've probably noticed something annoying. If your phone isn't placed perfectly, it doesn't charge. Why? Because coils need to line up, like two magnets that only work when they meet face to face. If they're off-center, the magnetic field gets weaker. It's like trying to listen to a walkie-talkie when the other person starts walking away. The signal just fades. That's why manufacturers now use alignment rings magnets, like Apple's MagSafe, guides on the pad. These help your phone lock into the perfect spot every time. You may have noticed that wireless charging is usually slower than wired charging. Here's why. Reason number 1. Heat. Wireless charging creates more heat than plugging in, and heat is battery kryptonite, so your phone slows down charging to protect the battery. Reason number 2. Energy loss. Not all energy from the pad reaches the phone. Some fizzles out on the way, like a leaky water hose. Reason number 3. Safety limits. Manufacturers intentionally keep wireless charging power levels lower so nothing overheats. So yes, your phone could charge faster wirelessly, but it would get way too hot. And your phone would age faster. Even if it's slower, wireless charging brings some huge benefits. 1. No wear and tear. Your charging port doesn't get loose or dusty. 2. No cable hunting. Just drop your phone and go. 3. Water resistance. Phones are easier to seal because they don't need open charging connectors. 4. Convenience everywhere. Cars, desks, coffee shops. Even IKEA furniture now has wireless charging built in. Your phone becomes part of a bigger ecosystem. This is the big question people always ask. The short answer? Not really, as long as you avoid overheating. Most phones have built-in protections like temperature sensors, charging slowdown, automatic stop at 80-90%, coil level heat monitoring. If your phone gets warm, it slows the energy transfer, just like a smart thermostat. So wireless charging doesn't kill your battery. Overheating does. This is where things get exciting. Companies are working on true over-the-air charging, where your device charges just by being in the same room as a transmitter. Imagine walking into your living room and your phone starts charging on its own, or never plugging anything in, ever again. We're not fully there yet. Distance is still limited, and safety needs to be perfect, but the foundations are already in place. Wireless charging today is just step 1, so the next time you drop your phone on a charging pad, remember, it's not magic, it's not electricity jumping through the air randomly, it's two coils doing a perfectly timed energy dance, transforming electricity into magnetic fields, and back into electricity again. All in a fraction of a second. Simple, smart, and kind of beautiful when you think about it. If you enjoyed this breakdown or want more simple no science degree explanations like this one, make sure to stick around. I've got plenty more coming.